Hi folks, back again. This is Bathrobe Chronicles number 72. I'm going to ask a favor of you guys, assuming there's anyone out there listening to this. I actually have something important to say tonight. Now, I don't know when I'm going to say it, and this thing could run 2 and possibly 3 segments. I'm not sure. But I do ask, in all seriousness, that you bear with me and stumble through all this mess, because I actually have something important to say. This may be the only time out of all these videos. By the way, I haven't posted anything for a while, and basically this post, or the next post, so to speak, was going to be to say I'm sort of quitting for a while. And yes, I am quitting for a while, and I'll talk about that. But there's some other stuff I want to talk about also, but I want you to stay with me and watch all of these videos tonight, because I actually have something important to say. At least I think so. And I've never said that before. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm sort of going to quit for a while, and I'm not sure exactly why. As I said, this is number 72. Number 69, no, number 70, I believe, there were 2 segments, and I was talking about skepticism and things like that, and where's the battle, you know, who's winning here or something. Basically, I think we're losing, putting myself in the skeptics' corner, so to speak. I think we're getting overwhelmed. I'm not quitting because of lack of material. There is no lack of material. I mean, you know, you could speak 24 hours a day, most likely, with all the material out there. If you're going to like talk about politics, that complementary stuff, and religion, you know, there's no end to it. But anyway, oh, by the way, it's January 16th, 2010. So, where was I? Yeah, I feel like I'm just sort of whistling Dixie, and I'm really not accomplishing anything. So I said, well, what will I do now? Because this actually takes up some amount of time. Even though the segments run 6, 7, 8 minutes or what have you, by the time you process it and do all that other kind of stuff and load it and download it, it does take a little bit of time. Not that much time, but a little bit of time. So I thought, well, what will I do? Well, I was thinking of like working on some books. Yeah, I know, that's funny. But actually, I've been making attempts at writing for about 25 years. In fact, I have a book I started on about 20 years ago, and I got up to about 85,000 words, and I haven't really looked at that in maybe 10 or 15 years. I have another book. I mentioned on one of my segments this Write a Novel in a Month organization, which is a neat organization, and that happens every November. And for the last 4 years, I've participated in that. And one year I wrote 108,000 words in 30 days. A lot of words. I'm not saying the words were worth reading, but I did write the words. Excuse me. And I've got a book I started 2 or 3 years ago during that, you know, Write a Novel in a Month. And it was really kind of interesting, and I really need to get back to that one. It was about all this complimentary stuff, and actually I used people who I know in the book. You know, I changed names and changed a lot of things so that only if you knew me would you know who these people were or are in the book. And Carl Hiaasen, have you guys read anything by him? Anyway, he's a fellow who I believe writes for